If it doesn't open doors, build your own door.
Oh, yeah,
you don't have to wait. What are you waiting for?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 30 with your host, Fortunato,
Luca, and
Bobby. Guys, welcome back to another episode. It's been a crazy week here at Positive, guys.
Yeah.
We got new members, like you guys saw, Matthew, Jafrida, and Joey.
New segments,
because me and Luca are not doing the motivational segments anymore, but we have Matthew doing the motivational segments and Joey doing the comedic segments. And once this podcast is released, they've already seen what we already dropped with
exactly.
Joey. We hope you guys like it. We got a lot of good feedback, but we're looking for more and more content as the weeks go by, so we can't wait to show you what we have coming up.
And there's also like a background thing going that we're not going to say.
Yeah.
We're just not going to say. It's just going on in the background. And if you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't.
There you go.
So
if you know, you know, eh?
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to jump right into episode 30 with another important and really, really cool podcast, guys. And a cool podcast, unfortunate podcast sometimes. But we want to talk about death in the family because, I had this past week, I had a couple people that passed away, not in my family, but in some of my friends' families. And I want to talk about it because your mood and how you draw to yourself and how you move as an individual really affects with the people that you have around you. And sometimes it sucks because the people that are not there no more can really affect your life.
And it's not easy. And from my point of view, it's not that I can't say anything on this. It's just that I really haven't had a close death, knock on wood, for anyone.
This is wood, yeah.
Thing? Okay.
There you go.
So I haven't had any deaths related super close to me. I knew them, but they weren't close to me.
That's it.
So I still have everyone, and I don't know how it's gonna feel.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's hard.
I'm gonna jump right into it, okay? And because a lot of you guys know, I speak with a lot of people on a regular basis about losing a parent, losing a mom. Like I lost my mom, and I don't like to we don't always like to talk about it.
No.
It's not something that has someone that has a child that loses their parent at a young age. You don't like to talk about it in front of people. Understand?
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of the times, we're taken to a certain point as a kid that has no parent, where it really, really does suck, and there's nothing good to go around it. It's like one of the worst feelings in the world from all your life. Understand? Because thinking that you lost your mom, understand, and thinking in your girlfriend's point of view that they won't have a mother-in-law to talk to, or your kid's point of view that they'll never be able to grow up with a grandmother on my side.
Do you feel if I can? Do you feel the difference? Do you because you were 16, right? So
I was 12. Yeah, I was 12.
12? Okay. Do you feel the difference?
Oh yeah, big time. I feel like the biggest thing about losing your mom at a young age is because when you're young is when you need them the most.
Yeah.
So when you need them the most and you don't have them there, you kind of grow really, really fast. Understand? You mature really fast because now it's I've changed in the way that I've adapted to my life. Understand? When I was 12 to 16, those 4 years, I didn't adapt to my life. And that's a lot of the time, even now, a lot of kids that lost their mom at a young age or their dad at a young age, even now, after the past 10 years or 12 years that they passed away, you still don't adapt to your life.
Yeah, and it's I don't think it... Does it get easier?
I feel like it doesn't get easier, you just start getting into a different routine.
Okay, so you have to adapt to...
Yeah, it's kind of it kind of sucks to say, understand? But you kind of adapt to the routine at hand because at the end of the day, you can't turn to that person no more. You can't talk to that person no more. So you got to be able to find a different source.
And like you said in the past, you have your girlfriend's mom as your motherly figure.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have your nana also.
Yeah, my aunts and everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's what's good because you also yes, your mother is no longer here,
exactly.
but she's almost it's almost like she's still here.
There you go. I feel like my dad always just tell me when my mom passed away. She says he's like losing your mom. I can never replace who your mom was. Understand? Has a character. He's like I can never get another woman to replace who your mom is. Understand?
Yeah.
And I think that's an important thing because I look to my mom in different characters. Understand? For myself, when I look to my dad, I see my mom because my dad treats me as a mom would. Understand? He cares and everything like that. But at the same time, the mom's still not there. So when I look at a feminine figure like my girlfriend's mom or my grandmother, aunts, I see that feminine figure. I see that feminine side. Understand? And I see that there's that mother's love.
Yeah.
Type of atmosphere. We spoke about this in another podcast, but
I don't remember, but it wasn't this topic.
No,
we just touched base on it.
It's just the thing about it is it's just you look for these these different women in your life to give you that care and it's there. Understand? But the love will never be there as a mother's was there. Understand? And I just want a big shout out to everybody that goes through and keeps going through this because in life it sucks to say, but our generation, we're losing a lot of our parents.
Yeah, and
Understand?
it's sad to say because with technology you would think like
It can get better.
yeah you think it would get better, but it's not for some reason,
It's
and
not
it's
getting better. It's I think it's just the biggest thing is like, as a young generation, like we go to school, we have jobs like our generation before, but I think for our generation we need our parents a little bit more.
yeah
It's not because our parents like survived like taking care of themselves. Our grandparents totally survived and taking care of themselves, but I think our generation is a little bit less fragile, a little more fragile in saying that we need that meal to be cooked at home.
yeah.
We need our clothes to be washed because a lot of us don't wash our own clothes. A lot of us don't cook our own meals.
But on the other hand, you
I
do.
I do.
Yeah.
I do it all.
Yeah.
I do it all. I just don't cook, but I try to. Do
Not
it all.
yet.
No,
but you're
but
good on
even
the barbecue.
Oh yeah, there you go. Exactly. Cook out this Sunday. But honestly, guys, it's just like, at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to say in a way that it sucks that this happened. Understand? Like,
Yeah.
for me to lose my mom, but in a way, it made me grow into a person that I never thought I was gonna go through.
Yeah, and now you're helping like thousands
Yeah,
of
it's
people.
This is what it was, okay? And I'll tell you about that. When I was young, I was very spoiled. I was a very spoiled kid. I'm not sad to say it. Whatever I wanted, I got.
Yeah.
And I cried and I got it. Understand? And my mom gave it to me because she loved me. She, like all the other moms did, but she cared about me and stuff like that. And she she wanted to make me happy.
Yeah.
So what it is with me was once she was gone, I wasn't spoiled no more. My dad didn't spoil me the way that my mom did. So in a way, I had to kind of spoil myself.
Yeah.
So I would replace it by working hard, by dedicating myself, and spoiling myself by me buying the stuff for me.
Yeah, keeping yourself busy.
Exactly. So now it's like, now that I have myself and I have a foundation, I want to spoil the people around me. I want to spoil not my loved ones, but I want to be able to help people that never were spoiled.
Yeah.
Never were even given a chance at something that they wanted.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
That's what it is, understand? So I kind of build myself into a bigger and better person. Understand? Not even if my mom was here, I would probably be even better. But I'm just saying, like, it really makes your sacrifices and like the places where you go really deep and you really fall deep.
Yeah.
Really make you learn who you are.
But you took what happened. You took like a very like negative thing and you took it into a new level.
Positive thing. Yeah. Exactly.
To something that no one would ever think you would do, because usually some people like they get hit by that news that their mom has passed away, and then it's finished from them. And then you're like, okay, I'm gonna get over this hump. I'm gonna fix it. I'm going to make it better. I'm going to help people. I'm going to make sure that the people who I'm helping are getting the best treatment possible. And whether it's like, it could be like electronics, like you did the project. It could be like food,
it's really
bed, furniture, anything, literally anything. And you make their day.
I think, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But like, you know what it is that like, I realized that a lot of people, there's two paths to something. When you lose someone really important to you, even like I'm even talking for my grandparents, because I lost my grandmother. That was like a mom to me 7 years after my mom passed away, and for me that was like I felt even worse.
Yeah, it was even heavier.
It was even heavier for me. But I realized that there's two paths when something happens like that drastically in life. There's a path that you can take that's very rocky, and that you will fall. I guarantee it. And there's a path that you can take that will be rocky, but there's going to be a waterfall, and you're going to be able to get over the mountain.
True.
And I realized that I kind of took the path that was in the middle.
Yeah.
I went through the woods instead of taking paths. And that's what a lot of people do is they go to the woods and they experience with different things that, are not helping them and, that are making them really, really fall. But then you go through this path and you realize that, okay, I passed this obstacle.
And you found yourself.
Yeah, and I found myself and I realized that any obstacle that I'm going to be faced with on the path, I'm going to get through because I faced the biggest mountain already.
Yeah, exactly. And the harder it is, the more of a challenge it is. It shouldn't.
Exactly.
You guys shouldn't see it as a. Well, I can't say it. I'm saying it from my point of view. Like, take things as challenges. Things are going to be thrown at you, just like the positive guys.
Exactly.
Like that was a challenge that I took on. Right. It's not. Yes, I'm following my dreams. It's something that I wanted to do like for a long time. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know I was going to end up sitting here with Fortunato in a studio. I didn't know this was going to happen specifically, but. You push through it and take things as a challenge, whether it's like, even because some people even take breakups very, very, very badly, and for years and years.
Exactly. I just feel like no matter how big the struggle is in life, okay, that a lot of people say that time will tell, and I don't like the saying because like I feel like time is an essence and time shouldn't be taken for granted.
Time is something you choose.
Yeah, time is something you slow down and you speed up.
Yeah.
Understand? And I just feel like if you're gonna make time take its toll on making you feel better.
Yeah.
And you just sitting down, relaxing on a chair, and being depressed, and just making these thoughts in your mind rumble.
Instead of getting back up and
you're gonna fall and you're gonna stay on that chair forever. Because I've seen people that lost somebody in their life, and are still in that chair.
That's scary. That's even scarier.
And sometimes it leads to drugs. And it's sad to say, understand? But at the end of the day, the only person that's faulted is yourself.
Yeah.
Understand? Because in life, you're going to lose everybody around you, and you're going to even lose yourself. That's what it is.
And that's why you have to keep track of yourself. You have to make sure that you're doing things daily, like whether it's eating healthy, doing something that you have to be committed to something, because you know one day something's gonna happen, and if you're not busy and you're not like, and you're just relaxed and your mind is just like anywhere, you're gonna get hit so hard because you're not doing anything. And I'm not saying work. Everyone works. He works.
There you go.
I work.
Exactly.
Currently, no, but in the future, in the future. But like, these are all things that like keep you busy. If he just stops work and focuses on a mother's love, let's say he gets everything done in a matter of 3 days. He does like 16-hour days, and the next
4 days there's nothing else.
Yeah, he's just dead tired. He goes and sees his girlfriend. He's not in a good mood because he's so tired. Is it worth it? No. I agree with you 100%. I just feel like a lot of the time, like, people don't take their time for essence, because life in general, as much as life is beautiful, you got to make life beautiful. Because when you start off, life sucks. You have nothing. I like to say that it starts from nothing and you get something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the things that we have behind the camera.
Exactly.
These are things that
we
didn't
beautiful.
have. Yeah, literally.
Make us look a little bit more presentable.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's a good point, and I like that, because life is not the best sometimes, and life sucks sometimes. But it's up to you to choose the instruments, choose the tools you need, choose the types of stuff that you need to make it better and to make it beautiful.
You pick yourself up, and you show the people that it's not always going to be easy, but no matter what, you pick yourself up and you show them, like, I'm trying and I'm giving it all I have. And if some people are going to laugh, some people are going to judge, those are the people that you don't even need to care about, because like they're not there forever, they're there temporarily.
Exactly. And I know we always say don't take advice in certain people, but at the time we're talking about yourself, we're talking about your whole self, and I feel like these type of things is when you should listen to yourself, understand? Because if I could tell you, like I told you guys millions of times, that I was at point Z and I got myself to point A, I was at 0 to 10. I'm telling you, it's a true story. And I've seen even people that have that worse than me and more.
You've almost had like the hardest. You have like literally what you've lived is a hard reset. Yeah. It's like almost like a.
It's like one of those, you know those game cubes that like there's a little hole in the back where you have to like put the pencil to reset. Yeah. It's like this one was like this tight and I couldn't put it inside.
Yeah.
And it's like it sucks to say, but like. I gave up. I gave up. Understand? And that's the problem with it. And anybody watching this, that if you gave up. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what Luca's saying. Find the tools in your life to be able to go back to a kind of life that you feel is capable of you living in.
Yeah. You'll never be able to replace what it is or who it is.
Exactly.
But find something that'll keep you occupied and that'll make you feel like that'll make them happy at the end. It's like I've seen so many people break up and then be like, "Oh, I'm going to show that person like I'm going to get someone better." But that's not the point. It's not That's not why you're dating someone. Then you're just like, you're causing even more damage to yourself, because it won't even work out at the end. Well,
we always say this positive podcast, but God, Jesus, I'm mumbling. This Positive Guys podcast, guys, is always related about mental health. And as much as sometimes we go off the topic and we don't really relate to mental health, at the end of the day, it is for your mental health, and it is to make you feel entertained and happy. So when listening to this podcast, understand that at the end of the day, the most important thing is your mental health. Yeah. Understand? And nothing else is more important than yourself. Before thinking about someone else, think about yourself. And I know it's greedy to say, but it's true. Absolutely. No, because if you yourself are not happy as a human being, how can you make someone else happy? How can you take your energy? It's like giving someone your bricks to build your house, and then your house is gonna have a big hole. There you go. Well, you can't help them if you didn't help yourself. Yeah, don't fall sick. Don't fall sick for caring for somebody else, guys. You have to fall. If you fall sick, it's because you cared about yourself. Understand? Yeah. That's the thing. Care about yourself before you care about others, and don't focus on what others have in their lives and if they have a perfect family and what these guys have. Don't look at that, because I used to look at that, and it drains you, because no life is going to be similar. No life will be the same. And you don't know behind the scenes. Exactly. People say like, "Oh my God, he has a Range Rover. He has a big house." There's a song by J. Cole I used to listen to all the time when I was young. It's called "Love Yours." Yeah. And you know what it is, but for anybody that doesn't know the song, it's like he literally says in the song is like, just love what you have. Understand? Like he showed like a music video of how one kid goes home to their family and like they're living in this little like small like apartment with like a small TV and old kitchen or whatever. Understand? But the family like when he walks in, like hugs each other, eat supper together. And then he shows a family like a kid that walks into a mansion. Understand? And that like they have cars, they have a beautiful house, but no one's
all disconnected.
On their phones. Understand? And the parents are fighting. So at the end of the day, don't look at somebody else's picture because you don't know the real side of them. Understand?
Exactly.
Look at your life. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. That's the most important thing. And I just feel at the end of the day, compare yourself to yourself. Understand? See where like when you first started your journey to getting better, see where you were at week 1 and see where you were at week 15.
And so sometimes, and be honest, I look at the positive guys and I'm like, oh my god, like like there's something missing. There's something. You know why something's missing? Because I'm looking for that missing something instead of trying to make something that's gonna fill up that space. Like,
it's very smart that you said that.
Yeah, because like
it's true.
We got Matthew Jafrida, we got Joey, and like these people were the people I was thinking of. But instead of just being like, what's missing? Let's figure it out. Let me sit with Fortunato and just like figure out like what's missing and how we can fill the gaps that I feel like is missing in the podcast. It was making me sad. It was making me like feel like I'm not doing enough work. I'm not doing enough. And he felt the same way. Once I told him, he's like, no, I agree. There's something missing and we have to figure this out. And he was like, okay. He's like, I have an idea. He threw his idea. And then he's like, Luca, find one more person. And by coincidence, these 2 people were the two first people we messaged. Two first people that said yes.
Exactly. And it was just meant to be. I feel like in life, you put yourself, you have to really go out there and you have to really put yourself out there, understand, to be able to overcome obstacles.
Communicate.
Don't close yourself in, understand. Put yourself out there and see where see where life brings you, understand. And a lot of times you got to control of it, but see where life brings you. Take those risks, take those chances. Don't always.
A lot of people say you do things and it opens doors.
Exactly.
If it doesn't open doors, build your own door. You don't have to wait. What are you waiting for?
I tried building. I didn't have any doors that were opening, and I built myself a door that now a lot of people can't build.
A lot of people say just
and it's not greedy to say, but it's just you have to be confident in yourself. And I was never confident, but be confident with who you are, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have the best door on the block.
Exactly. Like, don't wait. Don't say I'm gonna do this so it can open this door. I'm going to school so it can open this door. Build your own freaking door. You wanna be like, think big. Think big. Like, I like to say, like, if you're gonna be a nurse, try to think big. Like, I want to be a nurse. I want to open my own nursery in the States, because here you can't do that. But imagine doing that in the States, taking things to a new level and being able to be happy.
People always do that. Like, they go to school in Quebec, or they have an entrepreneurship in Quebec. They have a company, and they like look at the bystanders and the rules in Quebec, and they say, "Oh, I can't do this in Quebec." If you can't do it in Quebec,
expand.
Don't not do it. Go somewhere else and do it.
Exactly.
And that's the problem, guys. All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning in to episode 30.
Oh my God, getting big numbers.
I don't know if you guys saw. I want to come closer to the camera. 1 second. These are these are positive guys, mask guys.
Oh yeah, these are freaking. These are nice. Wow.
Guys, the material on this is amazing. The fabric is amazing. The comfortability is amazing. And
I honestly feel like it's like.
It deserves a shout out. Guys, go ahead, Luca.
Okay, so. Wait, give me a second.
Want me to say it? Oh, I got it.
Touche.
Okay. There you go. Touche. Touche.
Oh my God. Wait, let's put the tag right here. Put your hand there. Right there.
Guys, the Touche Media is a company that I've been working with for printing since I was around at the Mother's Love. It's been 4 years now. And now we're working with them for the Positive Guys merch.
Oh, yeah. Quality. And I can't say it enough. Like, the cuts on these.
It's crazy.
It's like,
guys, from the staff to the quality to the material to the prices,
the service,
the most affordable price, printing and pricing. All our merch is from them. You'll be seeing it very soon. For anybody that you see is rocking our merch early before we release the episode, season 2 merch drop. Just know that you gotta DM us or you gotta get DM from us. Understand? So whoever caught merch, thank you once again.
And it's all limited, but you only get the pictures of the merch only if you. DM us, send us a DM. If you watched all the way till now, I think
you can send us a DM.
Yeah, send us a DM. Yes.
All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning into episode 30. My name is Fortunato.
My name's Luca.
And this guy is
Bobby.